The Indus Valley Civilization, IVC, also known as the Harappan Civilization, flourished between 2600 BCE and 1900 BCE across present-day Pakistan and northwest India. It was one of the world's earliest urban civilizations, alongside Mesopotamia and ancient Egypt. The Harappans were pioneers in city planning, sanitation, trade networks, and metallurgy. There is a million-dollar challenge to decipher the script. Yet, despite these remarkable achievements, one of their greatest legacies, the Indus script, remains undeciphered to this day. Why is the Indus script such an enigma? Why is it the only major ancient script that continues to defy modern linguists and archaeologists? Let's break down the reasons. When the Egyptian hieroglyphs were discovered, they remained undeciphered for centuries. The breakthrough came with the discovery of the Rosetta Stone, 1799 CE, which had the same text written in hieroglyphics, Demotic, and ancient Greek. Since scholars could read Greek, they could gradually map meanings onto hieroglyphs. The Indus Valley script, however, has no bilingual inscriptions. There is no equivalent of a Rosetta Stone that pairs the script with a known language. Without such a key, scholars are left to guess at meanings based only on symbols, patterns, and context, an almost impossible task. Most ancient scripts are found in long inscriptions, laws, royal decrees, temple writings, or even literature. These longer texts provide context, repetition, and structure, making them easier to decode. The Indus script, by contrast, consists of very short texts, usually 4 to 10 signs long. The longest inscription discovered is about 26 characters. With such brevity, scholars cannot identify grammar, sentence structure, or narrative flow. It's like trying to understand a language by looking only at license plate numbers. A critical debate in Indus studies is whether the script is even a true writing system. Writing, by definition, represents spoken language, syllables, words, or sounds. Some scholars argue that the Indus script might instead be a proto-writing system, a set of symbols representing clans, religious ideas, or trademarks, but not speech. If the Indus symbols are closer to pictograms or logos rather than a phonetic script, then attempts to read them like Sumerian or Egyptian writing are doomed to fail. The civilization may have had no written literature at all, but instead relied on memory, oral tradition, and symbolic seals for communication. Even if the Indus script encodes a real language, we don't know what that language is. Several theories exist. Dravidian hypothesis. Many scholars, especially South Indian linguists, believe the script encodes an early form of Dravidian, ancestor of Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam. Indo-Aryan hypothesis. Others suggest it represents an early Indo-European language related to Sanskrit. Munda hypothesis. Some propose it was related to the Munda tribal languages of eastern India. Unique language hypothesis. A radical view is that it was a completely lost language family with no modern descendants. Without knowing the base language, decipherment becomes guesswork. Imagine trying to read a coded text without knowing whether it's written in English, Chinese, or Arabic. Despite being undeciphered, the script shows signs of remarkable sophistication. Standardization. The symbols are consistent across a vast geographical area, from Gujarat to Punjab, suggesting a unified cultural and administrative system. Compactness. The script's brevity hints at a high level of abstraction, possibly encoding complex information in very short sequences, like modern barcodes or logos. Complex symbolism. Some signs appear to combine or modify others, suggesting rules of formation similar to alphabets or syllabaries. Trade and governance use. Seals with inscriptions were used in long-distance trade with Mesopotamia and within Harappan cities, implying advanced administration and record-keeping. This advanced nature ironically makes it harder to decipher. Unlike crude pictographs, the Indus symbols encode information too efficiently, leaving outsiders with little clue about their meaning. The Indus Valley script is the last great undeciphered script of the ancient world. It remains unread, not because scholars have not tried, but because the Harappans left us too few clues. No bilingual text, no long inscriptions, no surviving cultural memory. Its brevity, abstraction, and possibly symbolic nature make it uniquely resistant to modern decipherment. Unless a Rosetta Stone of the Indus world emerges from some forgotten mound, the script may remain forever silent. If you found the video insightful, hit the like button and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.